Welcome, learners. Today we will be reading a poem named Wind. It was written by Subramania Bharti, and this poem was originally written in Tamil language. So, this text, which is in front of us, it's been translated by another great scholar of India, Ramanujan, A.K Ramanujan, who was a very famous scholar and a poet also. He was also famous for his essays too. And one of the essays which I can remember is 300 Ramayanas, which has been prescribed in various institutions in India. So let's start the poem. Okay, we will read the text of the poem and I will explain the lines subsequently. Okay, let's start. Wind, come softly. Don't break the shutters of the windows. Don't scatter the papers. Here, the narrator, he is addressing wind. He is asking wind to come softly. Don't rush towards him or, around, blowing very harshly around him. He says that don't break the shutters of the windows. He says, don't break the shutters of the window. He's asking the wind to come and blow very slowly. Don't be very harsh. Don't scatter the papers. You can see the imagery here. If we do not put something on the papers lying somewhere on our table or on our bed, if the wind blows, it will scatter if it isn't be pinned down by something. So you can see the power of wind, and the narrator is asking the wind to slow down. Don't throw down the books on the shelf. Sometimes the wind is very strong. Its strength causes heavy objects like books to be fallen down. There, look what you did. You threw them all down. And the wind is, it isn't listening to the narrator. It is causing wreck everywhere, throwing down objects here and there with its power. You tore the pages of the books. You brought rain again. You know, sometimes rain is caused by strong winds. It is preceded by strong winds. You are very clever at poking fun at weaklings. The narrator, he thinks that the wind is making fun of people, weak people who are not strong enough to face the wind. Here you can see the thinking of the narrator. He is thinking that the wind is making fun of those people who are not strong enough to stand in front of him. You have to be gutsy to be able to stand in front of the wind. Frail, crumbling houses, crumbling doors, crumbling rafters, crumbling wood, crumbling bodies, crumbling lives, crumbling hearts. Here, the narrator is referring to all those objects such as houses, doors, rafters, wood, bodies, lives, hearts, who are not strong, who are frail. Frail means soft. The wind, destroys everything which it seems weak to it. Okay? Those houses, those doors which are weak, the wind destroys them. The wind god winnows and crushes them all. Here you can see the wind god. He doesn't treat weak things with respect. He crushes them all. He doesn't respect them all. He won't do what you tell him, and he's very obstinate. He won't listen to what everyone tells him to do. So come, let's build strongholds. So our narrator, our poet, he has found the solution to fight against wind. He says we should be more strong. We should make strong houses. We should build strong houses because wind can't do anything against someone who is strong, someone who is very, courageous and brave. Let's joint the doors firmly. Practice to firm the body. We should make our bodies so strong. And there is another interpretation of this wind. Wind could be called the adversaries, the problems in our life. Everyone's got problems in their life. You know that. Only we have to be strong enough to face them. We should have strong mind, strong body, and a soul which believes in something divine. So you can see the interpretation of the poem. Wind, the poet is not talking about just wind. He's referring to problems in our life, strong problems. Some problems we feel bogged down in front of them. So we should be, we should make ourselves more strong to face those problems. Make the heart steadfast. You know that we should make our heart very strong to face any kind of trouble. Do this, and the wind will be friends with us. The wind blows out weak fires. Here, the poet, he has found the solution. He says that if you are strong, the wind will be friends with you. The wind will treat you good. He will treat you with respect. The wind blows out only weak fires. He makes strong fires roar and flourish. Such a beautiful lines, these two lines. The wind blows out weak fires, he makes strong fires roar and flourish. Such a beautiful lines. Weak fires, they are extinguished by the wind. On the other hand, strong fires, the wind, it pushes them to flourish more. Wind causes strong fires to spread more quickly. That shows that we have to be strong ourselves, and then wind will help us. His friendship is good. We praise him every day. Now the poet has understood how to deal with wind. You can take a life lesson from this poem, that we have to strengthen ourselves. We have to strengthen our things so that they couldn't broken down easily. I hope you have liked this poem. That's why I explained this to you. And this teaches us a life lesson. Okay, now we have completed our poem. I hope you like this poem. Thank you.